How are you? That's not just a rhetorical question. I really would love an answer. How are you feeling? Please comment in the post below the video or just reach out to me. I'm always up for a conversation and an exploration of how I might be able to help you. And in doing that, you're going to be helping me. Today's episode was prompted by an article from Kevin Perlmutter in his Limbic blog, and the article is called 3 Ways to Support and Strengthen Customer Relationships Right Now. In the article, Kevin states that companies should exist to make people's lives better. And at any given moment, a company is either helping us succeed on our life's journey, or they're getting in the way of what we need or want. His view is that companies that have an emotional connection with their customers have their loyalty. Now, we all know the quote by Maya Angelou, who famously said that people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I hope I didn't hit my microphone then. Kevin suggests 3 ways in his article to strengthen customer relationships right now. And he talks about doing that in a way that connects with their emotions. His first point is pivot how you serve customers. For all of us, COVID-19 has impacted our life, it's impacted our mental state, and of course it's impacted our business. So what can I do to help my customers get through this rough time? Kevin's second point is to treat your employees with empathy. Unfortunately, many people are losing their jobs and livelihoods as companies cut the costs in an effort to survive. And yet the business benefits of valuing and taking care of those employees is undisputed. Kevin's third point is pay it forward. If you have the means and the resources to support others, then step up and do the humanly decent thing. He concludes with this advice for leaders. In the midst of tough decisions, ask yourself, how do I want people to feel? And let the answer be your guide. That's enough for advice. I'd like to share with you what I'm doing to move forward in all of these areas. Firstly, pivot. Now, our InnovaBuzz podcast has pretty well always been a remote recording situation, but we've moved all our podcast production and recording services now that we do for clients as well to remote from doing them in person. We're doing these daily video recordings as a way to start conversations and keep connected, not just with our customers, but all in our community. And we're doing weekly webinars to share our knowledge on remote working, on podcasting, on remote teams with our audience. In the second area, our employees. Now, our team has always been remote, but working from their own offices. They've now moved to working from home to keep them safe. We continue to have our regular catch-ups by video conference and talk by Slack every day to keep the communication channels open. I'm focusing more and more on keeping those channels open than I have ever in the past and giving them certainty and clarity in this uncertain time. And on paying it forward, we're opening up our online presentations and workshops to include those who aren't current clients to help everyone navigate uncertain times by sharing what we know and what we think we're good at. I've been helping several organisations move their in-person meetings to online. And as I said at the beginning, I'm up for a conversation with anyone who's looking for connection, who wants to share some pain, or a virtual cup of coffee or glass of wine. I'm up for all of those. Now tomorrow, Thursday morning Eastern Australia time, I'll be hosting another webinar presentation, this time on the topic of remote podcast interviews. We'll be talking about podcast platforms, and I'll take Q&A on anything to do with podcasting, or indeed whatever the conversation happens to be at the time. Register for that webinar at innovabiz.co/events. And remember, you can access all of these thoughts via a private podcast at innovabiz.co/leading. That's all for today. Have a wonderful day. Keep safe, keep well, and keep being awesome.